Hello. Is that audio on? Okay, fun fact. I just recorded a whole unboxing video and testing of the FiFine K678 in comparison to my Blue Yeti. But the whole introduction to the video, which I used my onboard microphone, which is this, didn't work. So it's mute. You can just hear a sort of weird hiss. So moral of the story is when you're doing an audio test or any kind of video, keep an eye on the audio levels, and if they're at 0 the whole time, there's probably something wrong. The first part of my test was to see if, there we go, the FiFine K678 is any good. First of all, I unboxed it. It looks amazing when you unbox it. I'll show that because I can just put some audio over it. The form factor is really nice. So it's powder coated, I think. It's all metal. The buttons on the back, we've got a headphone and a mic volume, and then a mute on the front with a little LED. It's very simple. It's good to use. When you open it up, it's all properly cut foam, and it just looks really nice. So I'm really pleased with that. So in comparison to the Blue Yeti, that's the size difference. This is also a lot heavier. This is probably about twice as heavy as this. This is the Blue Yeti. This is the FiFine. This is more expensive. It depends where you shop. Sometimes it's double what this costs. This was about $99 Canadian, and this is, I think, it's about 150. Sometimes it's 200. It depends. Sometimes they have sales on. But if the audio quality is better, why wouldn't you get this? Also, when you're on camera, and especially if you're on Zoom, for example, and you've got this on your desk, I mean, it depends how high it is, but it's pretty ostentatious to have this so close on a Zoom call. But if you're having this and it's just in the corner, you don't even notice it, but your audio just sounds better. But the trick is, how does it sound? So let's do a side-by-side test. I'm going to flip around because I've already discovered that you can't plug these into the mains and get the power. It has to be plugged into a computer or a laptop to get the power to the USB, and then you can plug the headphone jack into the microphone jack of the camera so that you can have onboard sound. Or you can plug it straight into the USB and have that as your input, and then you can record through Audition or your podcasting software or Zoom or whatever you're using to record your sound normally. So let's try them out. Let's start off with the Yeti. Okay, so I'm testing the Yeti. I can't hear any of the rain that's pelting down on the skylight just behind me, so that's really good. And I'm about an arm's length away from it, so I can hear sort of my seat moving around, and it sounds like a pretty solid recording. Just trying to listen to see if I can hear anything in the background. I don't have a pop filter. Pop filter. Sorry if I hurt your ears there. Okay, so we're recording on the FiFine now. That sounds really good. I can't hear the rain again. I'm again the same distance away. And from the monitoring, it seems a little lighter. So the Yeti is a very bassy microphone. But this seems a little more real, which is quite nice. I can always add or take away any of the bass or treble in the post-production, because I'm recording in Adobe Audition right now. Yeah, I can't. So if I stop talking, I don't hear anything in the background, which is really nice because my laptop is buzzing away quite aggressively because I've got too many applications open. But it's really nice, and what I really like, I mean, I know it's a small detail, but this is the angle where I have my webcam, and so when I have the Yeti, that's what you see. And if I'm trying to record or be on camera, you can't help but have it in shot, which doesn't look very good. But this is, you wouldn't notice this is there, and I could always move it. It's over there, and that looks great. The volume still looks good. I'm looking at the levels. It's peaking slightly because I'm over sort of exaggerating my words. But I'm actually really impressed. I really like the build quality. I love that it's only $99. And so it proves the fact that you don't have to spend $150, $200 on a Blue Yeti or any of the other fancy looking podcasting ones that have all sorts of gold bits and shiny nonsense and all that kind of stuff. So this is a solidly built, great microphone, especially for the money, especially if you're doing podcasting, for example, and you don't want to have to spend a ton of cash, or if you want a first or a second mic, if you want to have a studio where you have two mics or multiple, you can set it up and it's relatively inexpensive. I'm really impressed, actually. And again, this audio isn't edited in post. This is just straight from the microphone into the computer. You can plug it into the camera, though I need to mess around with the settings, which I haven't got around to yet. I just don't have time. But I'm sure you can, and if the recording is as good as this, then I won't be using my the top mic anymore that has a tiny little flash on or off button, and you never know whether it's on or off properly. So this is really nice. I'm really impressed. So as a disclaimer, FiFine sent me this microphone to test out. However, the review is my own, and I've got nothing to gain by saying it's really good when it's not, because it is good. If it was bad, I would say it's bad. The audio quality seems on par almost with the Yeti, the Blue Yeti. Having said that, this is about half as cheap or half as expensive. So I recommend this. It's a great microphone. I kind of wish I'd heard of this one before I bought the Blue Yeti, though I might end up selling this because I might be able to get a bit of cash for that, and Christmas is coming up, so you know. This is great. If you have any questions about it, or if you wanted me to do any particular audio tests or whatever else, just ask in the comments below. Happy to help. Thanks very much for watching, and thanks very much FiFine for choosing me to test this microphone out. It's great. It's really good. Thank you. Okay, bye.